So the last time she saw a doctor was in 2020.
Yes, I believe so.
So did your wife, Norma, have the insurance card to take her to her doctor?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so
No,
you
that's
had
not
the,
his wife. They just live together.
all right, so the person you lived with, were you in a romantic relationship with them?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And were you all living together as boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and so you left her in charge of taking care of your child?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is she the biological mother of that child?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so you didn't give her your insurance card to take her to the doctor for emergencies?
I never was issued one. Everything was done electronic.
All right, so since 2020, you never took your child to the hospital, emergency rooms, or to see a pediatrician?
Personally, I haven't. I do not know what Norma has done.
All right, did you ever ask her, hey, she's not eating right, something's going wrong? Have you taken her to the doctor?
This will actually all happen recent, like because she got sick because of everything that happened. We took her to the hospital to Christus Santa Rosa at first. And
When was that? Was that in 2023?
yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm talking about before 2023. Unless, and if I'm wrong, correct me. And I won't take offense to you correcting me. It appears that this is something that was happening over time. Am I right? The fact that she's not gaining weight, she's not eating?
No, Your Honor. The way we were giving her nutrition over the time period from her birth until the time that she got sick was the same constant method.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden she gets sick and she lost the weight.
So what was her highest weight? Because this is saying that she was 27 pounds at 10. So before she started dropping all of the weight, what was her weight as a 10-year-old?
I believe it was either at 40 or 45 pounds.
So 45 pounds, and then all of a sudden she's at 27 pounds.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you didn't think to take her to the doctor when she dropped down to 30 pounds?
I would be at work, so when I would come home, I'd always want to try to sleep or relax just before sleeping.
All right, and how far did you go in school?
For school, I graduated from St. Philip's College.
Okay,
I got my certificates for aircraft and power plant.
all right, thank you. Any other questions, defense?
No, Your Honor.
State, any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will hear argument. The state is opposed to the application, state. And are you James Michael Kennedy?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you entered a plea to the offense of assault intentionally knowing serious bodily injury of a child by omission. You entered a plea to a cap of 35 years in the prison. The state is opposing your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
I've had a chance to review it. I've reviewed it with my client and given him an opportunity to read it at his own pace.
Okay. All right, any objections to the PSI report, state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, any
No, Your-
objections?
No, Your Honor.
All right, state, any witnesses?
No witnesses, Your Honor.
Defense, any witnesses?
Mr. Kennedy, please.
All right, Mr. Kennedy, if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record, please.
My name is James Michael Kennedy.
All right, counsel?
Mr. Kennedy, would you say this event with your daughter finding out about cerebral palsy and having her removed from your presence because of lack of proper nutrition was a real eye opener to you?
It was.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, could everyone please whisper? And counsel, if you could speak up for me, please.
And during the first 10 years of Michelle's life, did you think there was anything unusual about her not being able to eat solid foods? Well, other than that, she probably should have.
Given her state with cerebral palsy, I didn't know.
And the primary caretaker, Michelle, was Norma, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you with Norma, you're not married to her.
Yes, sir.
Did Norma ever have any complaints to you about something she wasn't allowed to do for Michelle?
No, sir.
And you've read the report and you're happy with Miss, I can't do her name, Sitsu, the foster mother?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I read you the expert. Do you agree with what she wrote?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. And do you want the best for your daughter?
I do, yes, sir.
And you've had the hearing in CPS court on Valentine's Day where you gave an affidavit of relinquishment of your parental rights?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. So do you feel sorry for what you either did or failed to do for your daughter?
At the time, I wasn't aware, but yes, I do.
Okay. So you realize the judge is probably gonna send you to prison.
Yes, I do.
Are you asking for something maybe in the 20-year range as opposed to 35?
I am asking for leniency.
Okay. No further questions. That's a prosecutor may want to ask you something.
All right, in just a moment, my email went down. I did have the PSI report up, but the PSI report has disappeared on my system. All right.
Yes, sir. Just a few, if I may. Mr. Kennedy, my name is Zach Dunn. I'm one of the prosecutors in the Family Violence Division. I should have a few questions for you, and some of it goes to your statements in the PSI, which is the report that the judge is looking at right now. You basically mentioned on kind of the last page of it that you really kind of didn't know or were unsure of the fact. You said you had ignorance of your daughter's condition. She was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at birth, though, correct?
I do not know.
With respect to her abilities, things she was able to do, did you notice any kind of comparison between her and other 10-year-olds?
Actually, comparison between her and when I was going through high school, I noticed that there was children that were similar.
And are you aware of how much she weighed as a 10-year-old when the police came to the residence for the first time?
I believe she was at 27 pounds, but I can't remember.
27 pounds as a 10-year-old. Does that seem normal to you or abnormal to you?
I do not know. I mean, when I remember how there were others that were her age, more or less, even, and when I was going through high school, I saw that they were about her size.
You're saying when you went through high school personally,
When I went through high school,
you knew of 10-year-olds that were around 20 pounds in weight, or?
we went to the kitchen cafeteria, and I saw others that were rolled around in wheelchairs that were about the same size.
And what did you make of the fact that Michelle, again, a 10-year-old, was unable to speak and barely even move when the police first interacted with her coming on scene? Is that normal behavior, you think, for a 10-year-old?
I think given that she had cerebral palsy, that it was normal.
And with respect to her diet, do you think it's appropriate to feed someone Oreos, milk, and Kool-Aid to sustain their life as a 10-year-old with cerebral palsy?
Michelle could not eat solid, so she couldn't even eat Oreos.
Okay, but at the time, does it surprise you, or is it surprising to hear now that y'all's statements at the time on scene was that, again, you fed her Kool-Aid, milk, and Oreos?
At that time, given that Norma was taking her to the doctors, and that the doctors were aware of what was going on, I thought everything was okay. Given that now I know that it's not okay, because that could have all been avoided with the surgery of a G-tube, gastrostomy tube.
You said you know about that now.
I do.
So if police had never come and CPS was never involved, what do you think the future of Michelle's life would look like? Again, at the time she weighed 27 pounds as a 10-year-old. That was a few years ago.
Well, she did lose a lot of weight due to her being sick. It wasn't due to lack of us providing nutrition. It was due to her being sick that she lost weight.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right,
That's
any
it, Your Honor.
follow-up?
No follow-up,
All right, may I
Right.
ask a question?
please.
All right, why was she never placed back in school?
When she was originally taken out of school due to the coronavirus.
All right, and then after
when
that?
we attempted to take her back to school, she could never keep the mask on. She would keep constantly pulling it off. And then they told her to no longer go back to school.
I'm sorry, what?
They told her not to go back to school until she could take care of that.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the trial court certification form. Just 1 second. I'll have it. All right, so you're saying that they didn't allow her to come back to school because she continued to pull off her mask.
Yes, ma'am.
And the offense date on this is 2023. So help me, in 2023, were students still required to wear a mask?
I do not know. Your Honor.
All right, so you didn't take her back to school in the year of 2023.
No, Your Honor.
And I read the PSI report, and it said that you had personal insurance.
I did. Or I did.
All right, so at that time you had personal insurance, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
How often had she seen a doctor?
I believe the last time she saw the doctor was in 2020. And I believe it was on a either annual or dual-annual checkup. I left that all to Norma to take care of.
All right,
Your Honor, this is an individual that essentially the state doesn't believe has taken responsibility. The litany of I don't knows and I'm not sure. This doesn't replace the fact that you're talking about a 10-year-old who had, as the medical facility diagnosed her with, quote, extreme prolonged malnourishment. 10-year-olds are somewhere in the range of above 70 pounds. This is a 27-pound individual who, through the defendant's own words, was fed Oreos, Kool-Aid, and milk. As if being a child wasn't a vulnerable enough position to be in the world, to be diagnosed with cerebral palsy at birth and have parents that don't take you because their insurance quote has expired and knew about first they knew about the diagnosis, but then they didn't know about the diagnosis, as they later said. The state would, of course, respectfully request that, the court take all these factors into consideration, given how this person completely disregarded the health of a young girl for many years on end, Your Honor.
all right, defense.
This case has a certain horribleness factor, especially to me as a parent. I can't imagine not feeding your child, and this is my second sentencing on this crime in a week.
Yes.
So I didn't know that many people weren't feeding their child. In representing my client, he's basically been clueless. I've had a very difficult time getting to him to understand what he did or did not do and what he should have done or should not have done. That doesn't condone what happened to his daughter. One thing I don't understand is how she went to healthcare providers and no one noticed anything, especially on the day in which she was taken to a healthcare provider a second time, and that's when she was taken into police custody, CPS custody. Okay, and you have terminated your parental rights, is that correct, sir?
Yes.
That's it, Your Honor.
All right, one final question. So what were you eating?
I would eat out a lot.
Okay. And did your weight ever drop at normally low?
No, Your Honor.
And how much did you weigh?
Before I was at 277.
All right, so if your weight went from 277 down to 100 pounds or 90 pounds, would you go to the doctor?
I would find out what's going on, yes.
Okay. All right, the court is going to deny your application. The court will find you guilty. I understand that there may have been other issues at play here, as far as maybe the mother was in charge of taking care of your daughter and during the day-to-day. So I am taking that into consideration. I'm going to sentence you to 34 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Which time? Yes, Judge.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Candidate, I understand that you're probably hurt by what happened to your daughter. I do understand that. But children are 100% dependent upon adults. They're dependent on them to feed them. They're dependent on them to clothe them and for them to be educated. And you can't say your responsibility, I'm just outside working, somebody else is taking care of my daughter and I'm not noticing anything. You understand?
I understand, Your Honor, and I wish I did really know what was going on, like when CPS came by, my caseworker, she gave me all this paperwork
Mhm.
and I was reviewing it. It was at that moment that I understood
Okay.
the level of care that she demanded, that she needed.
All right. Well, good luck to you. Okay.
Yes, Your
10 minutes in, this courtroom is staring at a father who let his 10-year-old disabled daughter waste away to 27 pounds. He says he didn't know. The judge is holding a PSI report, the state is ready to argue, and every word from his mouth could change how long he spends in prison. If you were sitting in this courtroom, would you believe his "I didn't understand" defense? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.
Could move him down there. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state and defense?
Joseph Stateson standing in for Joanne De Hoyos.
And are you Veronica Alvarez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objection to this attorney standing in for Joanne De Hoyos?
No.
All right, you're gonna need to keep your voice up. I'm gonna show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Veronica Alvarez who was placed on deferred adjudication for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram on March 30th, 2023 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
State.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 5, Denver County, Texas. The defendant, Veronica Alvarez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of June 2023, July 2023, August 2023. Violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State.
Yes, Your Honor. It's an agreement between.
Do you waive the remaining allegations?
Yes, we do waive the remaining violated. conditions.
Any objections? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is proposed to adjudicate guilt, revoke the individual.
Quiet, we are on the record.
Revoke her off of her probation pursuant to 1244, assess 112 days in the Bear County Jail.
All right, you may take a seat and continue to confer. Is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Probation, are you in agreement with revocation for Miss Veronica Alvarez? The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 112 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement. And because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. If you have a drug or alcohol problem, which it appears that you do, you are always able to have free services here in Bear County to help you with that. If you feel like you can't find a place to help you with that, guess what? You can always come back here even though you're not on probation, and I will give you resources so you can get help with that. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there any objection to the travel?
I'm just now conferring with defense on this. I think we would judge due to the nature of the offense.
All right. Do you have a copy of your motion?
No. Yes, I do. Miss.
Thank
Miss
you.
Green on to the rescue.
All right. She wants to travel to Vegas for her honeymoon. Congratulations on the wedding.
Okay, I'm conferring with probation on this, Judge, and I think if we could do either an alcohol patch or a drug or alcohol test when she gets back, I think that would take care of our concern.
All right. I don't know if they're able to, does the patch test for alcohol? I don't think it does. I could be very wrong on that. No, so the patch doesn't test for alcohol. So April 5th, what day of the week is that?
It's a Monday through Friday, according to my client.
All right, when are you coming back on Friday?
It would be an early flight, both of them. So we haven't booked it yet. We've looked into it.
All right, so you need to be back here on Friday to take a alcohol test. And other than that, does everybody agree with her to travel for her honeymoon?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Secondary item.
Judge.
But should probably, I'm not sure if we put it in, I'm sorry, I'll wait for you.
No.
I guess it'd be more fair to say that we would leave it in your hands, Judge, rather than that we agree.
Okay.
Hank's gonna stop talking now.
All right, so secondary issue.
I don't know if we detailed in the motion, she has had a portable device this whole time. She's been doing very well this whole time. She is now eligible to receive her actual TDL back. The only way she can get it back, though, is with the ignition interlock requirement. So I'm asking the court to allow her to switch from her portable to an ignition interlock requirement, allowing her to get her TDL back, Judge.
All right, State,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have any objections to her switching or probation switching from portable to ignition interlock?
I would like some more time, Judge. I don't think defense counsel has spoken to probation about this or us, so
All right,
like some time to talk about this one.
counsel, when she comes back, you'll have to file a motion for that.
So, okay,
We'll hear it at that time.
thank you, Judge.
All right, and you're to do a UA upon your return on April 5th. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, is there anything else?
In the last 10 minutes, we've heard a chilling pattern. No regular doctor visits since 2020. A child with cerebral palsy, unable to eat solids. Yet he mentions Kool-Aid, milk, and Oreos. He says he was just working and tired, while her weight dropped from around 45 pounds to 27. Is this a confused parent in denial? Or a long, slow neglect that everyone chose to ignore? What do you think really happened in that home? Drop your thoughts below, and make sure to like and subscribe for the next twist.
Yeah, thank you. Oops, sorry. And I think this is county court. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 0733, State of Texas versus Anthony Alves. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Defense?
Lindsay Shaw for Mr. Alves. I'm appearing for Mr. Funk.
All right, are you Mr. Alves?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any objection to this attorney standing in for Mr. Bach?
Absolutely not.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am.
And counsel, I know that you have been representing Mr. Alves for less than 10 days. Are you waiving time?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any objections to them waiving time?
No, ma'am.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, felony group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent, was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Alves, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is requesting that your punishment be assessed at 210 days under 1244. There are no applications. They're taking in consideration County Court Cause number 720011. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor. However, we are asking the court to consider, as of today, our client has 123 days in the Bexar County Jail. He is a trustee and he's been working double time shifts, so back-to-back shifts daily. We're asking the court to take that into consideration and give him credit for time served, judgment satisfied.
All right, but the plea is for 210 days. Is that correct?
Yes, Your
All right, state, is that the plea?
It is.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney?
Yes,
Did
I
you understand it?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Honor. Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, ma'am.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State exhibit for one with all attached.
No,
All right.
sir.
You may continue to confer.
Thank you.
Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Court will sentence you to 210 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served, and based upon counsel's representation that you're a trustee, the court will give you judgment satisfied. Showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. You're going to have to make better choices. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself living in somebody's jail. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a drug or alcohol problem, there are plenty of places where you versus Joseph Shubiak Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Lindsay Shaw for Mr. Shubiak, and I'm present from the city.
All right, any objections to this attorney standing in for Mr. Bach? And are you Joseph Shubiak?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and defense, I know that you were just appointed to represent Mr. Shubiak today. Are you waiving your time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Shubiak, do you wish for a continuance or are you okay with going forward with this case?
Um, I'm okay with moving forward, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
We did, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Shubiak, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Shubiak, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Correct. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he's currently competent, was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes,
Mr. Shubiak, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's a $500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication in the DOEP course. Did you understand those, that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense,
yes, ma'am.
state,
Yes, Your Honor.
showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea. The state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 100 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State any evidence?
Your Honor, for State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may continue to confirm.
Thank you.
Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Yeah, there's truly something wrong with the computer. Finding of guilt. as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, we just asked that the court follow the plea agreement.
And have I been pronouncing your last name correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so who is Nicole?
My sister, Your Honor.
All right, and how old is she?
She's 37,
All right, and how old are you?
27.
All right, and who is Christian Bernal?
My brother-in-law.
Okay, is that her husband?
Soon to be, Your Honor. They're both on felony drug court as well. I don't know if that helps. Is that bad?
Well, I mean, it helps to see what's going on.
I mean, like, so my, like, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. No,
No, don't be nervous.
yeah, no, those are my references, but I mean, y'all have like close ties to them. So that's the best referral that I could give you. I spend a lot of my time with them since they're in recovery. I'm in recovery too.
Okay, we're not doing a good job on recovery.
I'm trying, Your Honor.
All right, so what type of treatment are you in?
Right now, I'm just working a 12-step program. I have 6 months of sobriety under my belt, and then I'm also a student in school.
Okay, what are you studying in school?
To become a nail tech. I'm supposed to graduate May 1st.
All right, let me see your nails.
I don't have any on right now. I need
Okay, see. There are certain professions where if people don't have their nails done and they say they're nail tech, I'm like, I don't know. Now, if it's that stylist can't find anybody who's up to their standards, but nails not so much. So they should be looking great. Okay. So how often were you using meth?
It was a daily thing for about 5 years. Yes, ma'am. In 2018, I tried to do an inpatient rehab, 30 days, and I just wasn't ready. I went back out and I was like, I'm gonna use until I'm done. And then come August of last year, I was just tired of the lifestyle that I was living. I wasn't going anywhere, like with myself. So I reached out and got the help that I needed to get sober. I'm in sober living currently.
Okay. And how often are you seeing Nicole and Christian?
Well, I live with my brother-in-law in sober living, and then I see my sister like almost daily because she's over there like with him at the sober
Okay,
living.
that may not, oh, so they're at the sober living home?
They're also like in sobriety.
So what did felony drug court do to them when they had a relapse?
Oh no, they haven't. Well, like they had relapse or because they had MTRs. They've been successfully completing their drug court.
Okay.
So like they're like 40.
Oh, this is an older case. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, this is from 2021. Okay. Because I was about to be very upset that they're not working their steps.
No, no, ma'am, they are, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. This is what the court will do. I'm going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. Of course, if you complete everything early, then I'll consider early termination. I'm going him to continue with the sober living. We'll do a TAP evaluation out of custody. And if TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we're going to start with outpatient treatment to see what your program is that you're actually on. How often are you doing NA or AA or sober support meetings?
Anywhere from 2 to 3 meetings per week.
All right. So I'm going to put you at a minimum of 2 sober meetings per week. And you know what you need to do in order to maintain your sobriety. So if you need more than that, that's not going to make me look differently at you. All right.
Understood, Your Honor.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. There is to be 100 hours of community service restitution. And if you complete your certificate or cosmetology or whatever it is for nail techs, I'll deem that the community service restitution is satisfied.
Thank you.
And we'll do a field visit one time, and we'll do it every 90 days. just to make sure he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Probation, is there anything else?
Did you say employment, Judge?
I forgot. Thank you. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there is an issue and you feel as though that issue is not being addressed, you can always come back to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. Just remain in the courtroom and probation.
After all the questions, excuses, and expert reports, the judge makes her decision. Application denied. He's going to prison for 34 years with no contact with the child he failed to protect. The judge reminds him, children rely 100% on adults to feed, clothe, and safeguard them. Ignorance is not a defense. Do you think 34 years is the right outcome, or should the sentence have been lighter or even harsher? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more real courtroom stories like this.